Hey guys, today I'm gonna be showing you guys how you can paint or Plasti dip a dirt bike rim. First, I'm gonna be showing you guys how you can mask off anywhere you don't want tape. Anywhere you don't want Plasti dip, paint, or whatever you're using to color your rim. Things you'll need: some straws and some note cards. I don't have them yet, but I will once I get onto that step. First, get a straw, and if your spokes are small enough, what you can do is cut it in half, and then cut those, a little line going all the way through them, so you could slip these on to the spoke, like so. They fit perfectly and they cover a lot, and hey, you can even leave them on if they look cool enough to you, but I'm not going to be leaving mine on. If you do like the color with the straws though, you can buy this thing called spoke wraps, which are like thickened straws. You put it on your spokes and give them colors, and they hold a lot better than these. But again, if you like the look of these, you can leave them on. You have to trim this one a little bit. Keep in mind, guys, after you've done all the spokes, or as you do them, push them together, and that'll kind of make the slit go over and overlap so you don't get any paint on your spokes. I'm going to go into time-lapse mode and just do the rest of this wheel very quickly so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me all day do this. So yeah, start the time-lapse now. Finally finished up. That took forever, but I got it done. Fit pretty well. For the rear, you might have some open slits like that. So try and press them together when you're about to paint. Or at least by the spoke nipple you try to. The rear wheel won't turn out as good as the front wheel, just because the front wheel's most likely turn out a little better. Rear, but that was a very, very long process. Maybe it took 30 minutes to an hour. I did it really slowly, but if you get the technique down, you could get it done real fast. And yes, you can keep the last straw to yourself. Masking off the back or the rest of the tire. Almost looks like take the rim off, but basically, to do this, you deflate all the air out of the tire. Make sure you don't forget to cover up your valve stem with some masking tape, because it is too hard for a straw. And then get some note cards. And I ran out of note cards, so what I did was got some printer paper over there and folded it in half. The reason you can't quite use any newspaper is because that's simply not thick enough and it'll bleed through. So, fold it up, printer paper, it'll work for now. Then make sure you do this on both sides. Now, you can't lay this on the floor the way it is now. So what I do is just get a brick. I've used this one for spray painting in the past. As you can see, it's all discolored. set the hub on it when you're ready to do the other side. But first, I'm gonna mask off the room, or at least this side. Basically, I'm gonna put some masking tape on the hub, connecting to the straws so it holds the straws in place, because what will happen is sometimes it'll, here for a looser one, it'll come off like that. So before you paint, make sure you just push everything down. You know, make sure everything's in place like that. No, it won't completely cover it, but it'll for the most part. So yeah, I'm gonna start masking some stuff. Let's start to the time lapse. Outside and do the fun part, paint it up. Keep in mind that the inside of the hub is not fully masked. On a full-size dirt bike wheel, you probably could, but I couldn't in this case. So try and aim it onto the rim and the rim itself. Try not to get any on the hub. But Plasti dip, luckily, if you get too much somewhere, you could peel it right off. Keep in mind, when you go paint the wheel, it will be kind of hard if you do want to do it in coats. I'm just going to spray a lot of Plasti dip on there and hope that it doesn't run, because the only problem with doing coats is if it dries too much, it's going to be hard to take the spoke covers, straws off. But you can probably do 2 layers and still be able to pull everything out. But if you do 3, 4, 5 layers, then, you know, you might have to do a little bit of cutting off of the material or twist it off. But, yeah. If we get some on there, we can just peel it off. It's Plasti dip, guys. So, yeah. I'm gonna update you guys when I have it where I need it to paint. Alright, guys. I'm gonna start Plasti dipping it up again. Same process if you spray paint it. So, yeah. Let's do this. Alright guys, I'm pretty much done Plasti dipping up the wheel. For quite a few layers of Plasti dip on. They're really light layers, but just quite a few layers. And then one kind of light, but I still use Plasti dip gloss fire to give it more of that dirt bike gloss look instead of more of a matte. Still looks pretty matte black, but you know, a little bit of gloss fire in person helps. And nice thing about the gloss fire is it, you know, prevents the fade and UV protection and all that cool stuff. So yeah, I'll get all the note cards taken off straws, you know, get everything unwrapped and see how it is. Guys, sorry my garage is a mess, it's just getting messier and messier. But I got it all aired up and this thing turned out factory. I just wanted to give you guys a little tip. When you're pulling off the note cards, make sure when you pull them out, you're pulling them out this way. You don't want to pull up, pull this way. Like away. And when you're pulling off the straws, here I'll give you a demonstration for this one. Plasti dip will be slightly, almost acting like a really light layer of tape. Because, well, it's Plasti dip. It's plastic. Spray on plastic. So what you do is you get the top part, pull off the little slit, or first pull it up, and then you pull that up, and then pull it out, and it'll just kind of rip off. This is why you can't reuse the straws. And yeah, your spoke turned out pretty sick. Some people are a little skeptical about the straws. They're thinking, oh, it won't turn out great. It'll just leak everywhere. Believe it or not, guys, the straws really do their job. They really do. As you can see, these spokes turned out clean. Obviously, you might get a little bit of paint on the spoke nipples here, but, you know, from far away, you won't be able to tell. And if you're a perfectionist, I don't know why you're spray painting or plasti dipping your wheel anyway. Again, pulling it out and pulling it off. But yeah, as you can see here, not perfect, but you can't notice it from far away. Sorry, recording on the way out, whatever. So yeah. I'll just pull off the rest of these and show you guys what it looks like. I'm really happy with the result because, as you can see, that's a real dirt bike rim. And here's the plasti dip. You can almost not tell a difference. I mean, obviously the real one's more glossy. This one has a little more of like a, I don't know, flaky to it. But that's just because the gloss coat was really light. As you can see, some of them are kind of, I didn't see that one. But pretty much all the spokes turned out pretty good. And honestly, at the track from far away, they can't tell if you did a good job, whether the rim came like that or not, from far away. I mean, obviously up close you'll be able to tell, but yeah.